Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is your boy Enrique, aka Biggie's Comics, coming at you with my weekly comic book haul. That's right, guys. It's been turning, like I said before, into a weekly comic book haul. Just haven't had time to record, you know. This week though, I was able to clear my schedule a little bit, and I made some time, and I was able to get onto Lord of the Long Box TiVo, his Lord of the Round Table show. It was my first time being on there, and it was a great experience. You know, I had a blast. Just want to give a big shout out to Lord of the Long Box TiVo 14, Ryan, Darkside Jedi, Marky 316, and Marty from Comic Fanatics. So it was a good time. We got to hear about Marty's experience seeing Batman, Superman, Dawn of Justice, which, you know, kind of broke Mark's heart, you know, but it's all right. Like I tell everybody, you know, Rotten Tomatoes gave it 33%. This critic, that one, but the only critique that matters is your own critique. So, you know, if it's characters that you love, still go see them and give it your own critique. You know, that's my advice to everyone. All right, so now, the moment of truth, books, what I got. This week, you know, my LCS pickups, you know, like I said on the show, it's very slim pickings, you know, because I really did cut my pullets this time. So, you know, no Star Wars, none of that. I did keep Squadron Supreme, and I kept Guardians of the Galaxy, and because of that, my store put the new Hyperion #1 in my bag to see if I wanted it. You know, but this, I didn't get to go to my LCS today. My wife actually picked it up for me. The lighting is like getting dark, man. I gotta change batteries probably. Yeah, my wife actually picked it up for me, so she just picked up what I was in there, which is cool though. I'll give it a quick read, see what it's about. You know, I'm into the Squadron Supreme book, so let's see if I like this. If I do like it, maybe I'll just go digital with it, and that way I don't, you know, waste money. Because, you know, like I told you guys, I've been trying to get back issue keys. That's what I'm focusing my collection this year, you know. Here, the next book we got is Batman #50, like everyone else. You know, we all, you know, Snyder and Capullo. But I believe this is not their last, it's not Snyder's last writing. I think he's writing up to issue 52 is what I hear, you know. So, I haven't cracked it open yet, so I'm curious to read it, find out what's going on, see how, you know, this arc is supposed to end now. So let's see what's going on with it. Then in my bag was only one of the sealed bags for the Batman issue, but I didn't do an unbagging it just because it was only the one issue. So this is the variant for it, you know, which is cool because Jim Lee, can't go wrong with Jim Lee. You know that Jim Lee always, you know, he draws a very good Batman, very good Superman. So I'm happy with it. So that's it for new comic books that I picked up for a new comic book day for, you know, Wednesday. That's all I have. The rest is have a nice little stack here of back issues, all from eBay, all from different sellers. Some of them I remember the prices, some of them I don't, because I opened them as they came, and I just didn't write it down, and I record using my phone, so I can't backtrack them now real quick, you know. But everything I got at a great deal. All right, so let me get these out the way. The first book I'm going to show you is a book that I bought because of Comic Book Fanatics Ray Jr. In his intro, you always see a bunch of books flying over the screen, and this book always comes at you when, you know, when his intro is coming. So it was subliminal that I actually bought it when I saw it on eBay. I was like, oh man, I gotta get it because it reminds me of that intro all the time. So this is it right here. This is Captain Marvel #1. This is from the 2012 series. You know, I never had any of those books, but that cover is a really nice cover, and this is strictly for the cover. So, you know, I got this for like $6.95, and the shipping was about $2 something. And so when I saw that, picked that up. Then the same seller had this one here. This is Batman Annual #25. This is a Jock cover, Jock After Apparel cover. You know, it's an homage cover, and I forgot what the key is with this, with Jason Todd. I think it's revealed that he's the Red Hood. I could be wrong, could be mistaken, but if anybody knows, just hit me up in the comments. I don't want to confuse and give the wrong information right now. The next few books are from another seller, and these next couple books, I didn't pay more than $11 for each of these. This is Luke Cage Power Man #19, first appearance of Cottonmouth. Been seeing this book a lot in the community because, you know, you know, now that Daredevil is, you know, it's over basically. the Luke Cage series supposed to come, and you know, if this is a villain that's revealed, you never know, it can go up in price or not. But either case, I'm happy with it in my collection because this is a first appearance, is a key, and I only paid $11 for it, so you know, I'll take that all day. And the condition, oh, as a matter of fact, the reason I didn't close up on these conditions on these, because they're all great, man. These conditions, the condition on all these books are excellent so far. You know, every book that I'm going to show you is very, very, very good condition. You know. All right, the next book, you know, I jumped on the bandwagon. Been seeing a lot of this on the videos. This is, you know, everybody knows what this is. Captain America 359, first appearance of Crossbones. Again, dirt cheap. Bought this for, I think it was about I think it was $11.99 for this one. I didn't pay no more than $12 for none of these books. So, you know, except for the very last one. But we'll get to that one at the end. So I'm happy to have this. Now I gotta just find 358, but I could have sworn I had 358 in part of my original collection. But those two long boxes, I really gotta go through them and catalog what I got in there, because I know there's a few keys in my original collection that I haven't pulled out yet. So I gotta check it out, or maybe it could be a double this one. I just have to figure it out and put it together. But in any case, this also is in excellent condition. I'm very happy to have it. All right. Next we got here, this one is strictly for the cover also. This ain't, I don't believe it's a key. I haven't looked up any research on it, but I've seen this cover many times and I've always wanted it. This is Superman Speeding Bullets. It's like a one-shot, I'm assuming, or like a, this is one of the Elseworld stories. You know, it's like a single issue, but it's pretty thick, almost like, you know, like a graphic novel. But what's cool about this one is that it homages, you know, Superman #1, the cover. So really nice book to have. And again, this book, I didn't pay no more than $12 for this book, and you know, I'm just happy to have it. And I'm can't wait to read it. I kind of don't want to mess it up because it actually came in excellent condition, man. You see right there a little bit, but really nice. You know, but you know, I'll give it crack it open and read it, see what it's about. All right, then these next two books are just strictly for the covers, but they, you know, they're older. They're late Bronze Age or early Bronze Age, I would say, books coming up. Batman #294. You know, just beautiful Joker cover. Awesome cover. I love the older Joker covers, you know. Can't go wrong. Speech bubbles. What else can I say about these old covers? The colors they use, you know, the fact they use the entire page. It's just, I love the way they stand out. This next one also is strictly for the cover. Batman 353. But we got here bondage covers. That's right, guys. Bondage doesn't only include Wonder Woman. Batman has a lot of bondage covers, man. And I realized that I have quite a few Batman bondage covers that I realized. But again, a classic cover, classic Joker, classic speech bubble. I love it. You know, you can't go wrong with these covers. You know. The next book, if you guys are following me on Instagram, my Instagram name is biggies_comics. If you guys are interested, you know, always, you know, you could check me out there. I post books there from time to time, and there's a big following on Instagram, and there's actually some raffles going on there, you know, for some big books, you know, slab Hulk 181s and things like that. And some people have won. Some people that actually are YouTubers that I knew as YouTubers first, and then realized that they're there. So I'm not gonna give any names because I don't even want to throw nobody's business out there like that. But really look it up. Look up Instagram, the, you know, IG, #IG comic family. And there's a lot of things going on there, a lot of events, a lot of raffles. And so far what I've seen, everything's been honest. Has been, you know, people that we know who have won. So check it out. All right, so this next book is a key. You know, it's not a valuable key, but it is a key issue, and I always look for the, you know, this series and the keys. This is DC Comics Presents number 87, Superman Superboy. This is the first appearance of Superboy Prime. If you guys remember who Superboy Prime, his biggest impact besides this is Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover from the 80s, but he also made a big impact in Infinite Crisis in like the mid-2000s. Superboy Prime he's powerful as hell. He's more powerful than this regular Superman, he's more powerful than Earth 1 Superman. It took all of them to defeat him. His power was just amazing. Like, they could not stop him. He was ruthless. He became such a killer. It's not even funny. You know, so it's a character I always wanted. And the condition of this book was great condition. And I paid less than $15 for this book. So you can't go wrong. And the condition of this book is awesome. You know, it does have the you know, the little, you see that right there, the little curving in it. That's because, you know, people lay them flat on top of each other, so you get that. But the pressing gets rid of that easy. But no ticks at all across that spine. All the corners are sharp and pointy, and the book looks awesome. And it's a thicker book too, you see. And the pages are nice. They're white pages, man, in this book. So excellent condition, this book. Really happy. One of the keys, you know, that I like to get, you know, because it's not an expensive key, but it's still a key. And now this last book I'm going to show you, I got it for, I think it's a steal. When I after when I won the auction, I messaged the seller right away. You know, well, actually before I won the auction, you know, there was a few minutes left. I messaged them because the picture he had wasn't clear. He or she, I don't know if it's a he or she, because it was one of those names that you can't tell. And the person told me, you know what, I'm not home right now, I can't send you more pictures, but trust me, the book looks really good. I'm sorry for the picture quality. If I had more time, I would send you more. So I took a gamble, and I put my max bid really high. You know, the bid for this book. Let me just show you the book real quick, and we could talk about it, the price. Finally, I got it. Wolverine #1 from the first series. You know, his first limited series, the Frank Miller run. This book, when I caught the auction, it was $22, I think, and 25 cents. That's what it was up to, and it was about to finish, and I ended up putting my max bid as $35 because that's the most I was willing to pay for it, and I won the auction with shipping combined, $26.50. Can't beat that, especially when a few weeks ago I told you I saw it at the Clifton show for 3 prices: $75, $85, and $100. And then in the Big Apple Con they wanted over $200 for this book. I'm like, there's no way. And to win it for that price, and the condition of this book, I mean, it's a beautiful condition, man. Beautiful condition. Spine is beautiful. 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 This is one of those books that the condition is so beautiful that, you know, I'll risk not pressing it and getting it graded like that. That's how great the condition is. And the colors pop really strong. The pages inside are beautiful. Just overall is in better condition than what he even explained to me. He told me it was in beautiful condition, but he didn't. You know, the picture was kind of fuzzy. The picture he sent me, though. Happy as hell, and for that price, now I'm part of the Wolverine limited miniseries club. I got all 4 of them, and something hopefully one day I'll get graded. You know, so that's my haul. That's what I got for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed the books I got. Didn't spend much money at all, man. If you look at it between this book and my pickups, you know, I probably spent a total of $60-$70 at the most, and that's everything combined with my local LCS. So that was kind of, you know, cheap for me, you know, especially half of it with the PayPal's with PayPal credit. I pay that at the end of the month, so it wasn't really that big of a deal. Also, I got in contact with CGC and CBCS this week. I spoke to them because I was just checking on my order because I didn't receive an email from them from the submissions that I did at the Big Apple Con. And my books at CBCS, there were five modern books that I submitted. I submitted New Futures N47, New Futures N46. I submitted Batman Beyond #1. I submitted Captain Marvel #17. And I submitted... Yeah, those are the 5 books I submitted with CBCS. Those books are already graded, and they're in the encapsulation service. And that was early. That was on Tuesday when I spoke to him. He said I should receive them by the end of next week. So that's fast. You know, that's real fast. You know, that's literally 30 days on the mark right there. If my delivery comes by Friday, so that's pretty good. But then I also called CGC because CGC, I submitted 2 books with CGC. I submitted Batman New 52 #1, and I submitted the picture that you see up here of that one, Superman 233, New Adams. I submitted that one also, but those are two different tiers right there, you know, because that's considered like a Silver Age book, an older book. So they grade them at different, you know, they have different time frames for those two books. The Batman #1, New 52, I should be receiving that one also back next week. That one is not gonna make it on with the new capsulation, because the guy I spoke to at CGC told me that they're gonna start using the new slabs on April 4th. That's when they're gonna start actually literally slabbing the new books, you know, whatever they have there. So, but what's cool is that my Superman 233 is gonna make it into one of the new slabs, so we'll get to see, you know, up front and close, you know, what one of the new slabs look like, and you know, I'll do a full review on it. But that book, I don't expect it to be a big. That was a mid-grade book, you know, mid-grade level. It was a reader copy at best, so I'm expecting a low grade, maybe like a 5.5. But it's cool because that was my copy, and that's the copy I loved, and I just wanted to, you know, I just wanted to grade it. I wanted to encapsulate it. So I'm looking forward to you know, for that to come. And that's it, guys. That's all I got for you guys today. I may do comic talk on Sunday. I'm not 100% sure because it's Easter. I'm doing things with the family. I don't know if I'm going to be back in time or not. But if I do, you know, you guys see me there. If not, you know, like I always say at the end of my videos, until next video, peace.